We had a great chat with David Copeland-Smith of Beast Mode Soccer, and if you don't know Beast Mode Soccer, one of those Instagram accounts and Twitter accounts that just always posting really cool like soccer training videos and tricks and stuff like that.
He does an incredible job training Alex Morgan right now, who is what, 6 months pregnant at the time that we recorded this.
Yep,
and still banging in top bins, dude. Crushing it.
It's wild. So we had a great conversation with him. So here's our conversation with David Copeland-Smith at the United Soccer Coaches Convention.
Welcome to U.S. Soccer Coaches Convention. We're doing another interview here. And oh my God, this one is amazing. I mean, this is...
We're excited. Beast Mode himself, not Marshawn Lynch.
Why don't you do this intro?
Can't talk about that. It's an ongoing legal matter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
should we cut that?
No, it's fine.
No, it's good.
Okay.
Why don't you do the intro? I can do all the intros. Why don't you get this one?
I'm excited because we both have we've watched your videos for years. There's a very popular trend of soccer training videos that are always like intense.
You mean there's a trend of people biting him?
That's what it apparently
right?
is.
I didn't say it, but you're not wrong.
Yeah, come on now.
So we're excited to welcome our next guest, Copeland-Smith of Beast Mode Soccer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
You can hear the applause. We'll add it in post.
I've actually heard such good things about both of you. Because we got a lot of mutual people.
Yeah.
And everybody says you're good guys. I watched your stuff. I didn't buy it. I was like, nah.
This is what I like.
Look,
heavy roast.
I appreciate the skepticism.
I was like, American humor.
I'm sorry, he's English. It's a Sunday roast.
Hey, I was like, the only funny American is Dave Chappelle. So
the only one. There's not.
Get ready to add to the list. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we invent stand-up comedy? And when England catches up in 10 years, it's going to be even better out there. Don't you worry. So
we're always playing catch up.
Why do what you do? Why did you start putting videos online? Because when you did, it wasn't the industry. We're all so awesome. You know, it's not just
as awesome as me. Yeah. They're okay.
He got fans. Go ahead.
Why, when you started, like, why would you put stuff? Because, like, comedians putting stuff online, at one time it was like, why don't put it there? They should come see you. They should come pay to see you. You took the other route. You're like, I'm going to give it to them. What got you there?
Yeah, so... I mean, there's a whole story about it, but for social media, I'm aware that not everyone can afford private training, or we've got apps, we've got an app, and we've got other paid programs. I'm aware that not everybody has that money, and I feel like everybody should have access to good content. So we put enough content out there that people can create their own development plans.
Yeah.
And you might say I'm a modern day Mother Teresa with soccer.
I was just about to.
Yeah.
you took the words out of my mouth.
You know, some people wouldn't connect those two, but we would have. You know,
hey, Catholic school.
Yeah. So, I went to that too.
So, so tell us a little bit about your background and how you ended up in Los Angeles and where you're originally from.
We know I ended up in Los Angeles from England.
Okay. Are you guys immigration officers? I've asked, so legally you have to answer.
No, we're immigrants. Okay, so you're in good hands.
No, so I came to America in 2003, just a little poor boy from Plymouth, England, with a bag of clothes.
Yeah, a newsboy hat.
A bag of clothes and a dream in my hand.
Yeah.
And
what's that thing called? The bindle? What's the stick with the bag of
satchel thing? Yeah. What is like Oliver Twist or something?
Yeah. Man, have some more. They're like, dude, it's a salad bar. Have as much as you want. I don't know why you're asking.
Yeah, I didn't even tell you I was vegan.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Salad jokes.
Yeah.
And I moved to Tampa, Florida.
Sorry to hear that.
You know, I actually love Tampa. Everyone rags on it, but Tampa's not really Florida. Like Tampa's like, it's good people in Tampa.
Yeah.
You know, like
shots at Florida. What did you come here for? Was it to play like at university or?
No, I was working for Major League Soccer camps.
Oh, okay.
Who paid me what they thought was a very fair $120 a week.
Wow.
But they sold the experience.
Yeah.
La-di-da.
Cool.
Like in New York, they say, well, we can't give you money, we give you a family.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And I met a girl who wanted to move to California. I was coaching teams there, and I kind of fell out of love with coaching teams when I was there. So I moved to California. I only wanted to do technical training, but I was poor.
Yeah.
So I had to get a job. And I feel like now I can be like very honest with this story because I was undocumented at the time.
Yeah.
Because I overstayed my visa, which is, if you ever see me on Twitter and stuff, so I'm very pro-immigrant.
Yeah.
Because although I'm, white,
Right.
I noticed that. That was the first thing I noticed, to be honest.
Overwhelmingly.
But I know, I know what that process is.
Oh, yeah.
And it sucks. So I traveled across. This is actually the very first time I'll ever tell this story publicly.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So we traveled across. I made a decision to only do technical. So we traveled across, me and this girl. We drove across I-10. Right?
Okay, so you drove from Tampa
I was
to...
scared to fly.
Yeah.
So, I only had my British passport, which now with Brexit, it's even more worthless.
You're right.
So I don't know anything about Brexit. If anyone wants to come in,
It's wallpaper for you now, right? Yeah.
And it's funny, like we were driving, we got all the way through Texas, biggest state ever, and you come around a corner in El Paso, and it's an immigration checkpoint. I've got an Arsenal jersey on,
Yeah.
Arsenal baseball cap, and I'm playing FIFA on the PSP. Couldn't look more English.
Yeah.
And you can't stop.
Fish and chips in your hand. You're like, come on, man.
You can't stop, because if you stop, they know.
Yeah.
Right? That's why they put it on the corner. So the young woman is like, what should we do? What should we do? And I'm like, we've got to carry on. So immigration checkpoint, and they wind the window down, and she's driving, and they like ask her all the questions they ask. You citizen? Yep. They check a license and whatever. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
And they look over and they say, what about you, sir? Are you a citizen? And I went, sure am, sir. And this is when I knew I was meant to be in America, because he didn't ask for my license. He just said, all right, you guys have a great day. And we drove on, and she's like, shall I stop? I'm like, not yet. So we drove on like 5 miles, and I got out of the car and just let my anxiety out. And then I landed in LA.
And then became the best-known actor ever, because that was an impressive performance.
Yeah, for sure. Hell of an accent, by the way.
This is a true story, by the way. Al Pacino once told me I'd be a great actor. And I looked at him and went, actors are a bit weird, aren't they, Al? Couldn't catch the words as they came out of my mouth. And he looked at me and went, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did you just say that, David?
We are back, and we got more with David Copeland-Smith, Beast Mode Soccer. We talked to him a little bit about how he got here. We also talked to him a little bit about what he thinks of the American fans, and he went off a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, the American soccer style maybe is not as British as he would like it to be.
Wow. Why don't you listen to this disrespect by David Copeland-Smith?
Well, all these English are taking our American actor jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can do our accent, but we refuse to do your accent.
It's because I just feel like we're very good at being American.
I think it's because American culture was so prominent in
Hey
England
guys,
for so
want to go
long.
play some soccer?
Yeah.
Come on, guys, let's go kick a ball.
Why is it a
They do this in
beta?
Europe.
Why is the accent always a beta?
They do this in Europe, guys. I love Europe. Let's go play some soccer.
It's a scared kid trying to get friends.
Oh my God, go! I heard they say that in Mexico.
Amazing.
I got a job at a high school, and I worked there as JV high school coach. And one of the kids on the first day hated me because I made her pick all the stuff up, and even though she was a senior, I told her it's just glorified bullying, getting the freshmen to do it. She should lead by example. Her parents tried to get me fired. And then like 3 months into the season, she's on the varsity team, but I catch her watching my sessions all the time. And I feel like she's just messing with me.
Yeah.
Like her and her crew are like,
Yeah.
The
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls,
Yeah.
of soccer.
I think I'm going to get beat up by these girls.
and I'm like, why are they messing with me? And she came up to me, she was can I talk to you? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I've got an opportunity to play for New Zealand. And I said, well, clearly with that broad Kiwi accent, kids from Pacific Palisades in LA. And she's like,
So,
my
I'm going to
dad's
play
in
for
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Yeah, it was like that.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm a Kiwi.
Goes there, I don't even know where it is.
Yeah.
But I can play for New Zealand.
Yeah.
So my dad's like full on Kiwi. So I asked her a few questions, and I said, look, I don't like you, and she didn't like me. I said, I'll train you, but you've got to do exactly what I tell you to do, and she did. and she went on to do good things. She went to Stanford. This year, if she's fit, she'll play in her 4th Olympics. And that's where it all kind of started. So like with
And that girl is Rosie White.
I've actually trained Rosie.
Oh yeah. We met her in Chicago when she was with the Red Stars. We did a show with her.
So this was Ali Riley,
Okay.
who played at Stanny, and she was roommates with Kelly O'Hara.
Yeah.
So I trained Kelly and all them, and it all came to fruition, and it's just steamrolled since then. And it's crazy because I look back at Alex. Well, it's almost been 10 years I've been training Alex.
More Alex Morgan.
Yeah. And I'm like,
First name basis.
but I'm
This
like,
guy's dialed in.
I'm like, they're all aging, but I stay the same. It's weird.
Yeah.
Very
That's
weird.
because English dudes become 40 years old at 16, and then you just stay 40 forever.
But it's
Look
the
at-
other way around. I'm
look
like
at
16
Rooney.
until I...
Look at Rooney. That kid was
Aye.
17, and then next year he was 45, and he's been that forever.
And you've coached. You've trained so many players. Any particular notable ones like that you can fire off? How many notable players have you worked with?
Yeah, what should we title
What's
this
the
video?
resume?
What's the biggest
Yeah,
thing
go for
ever?
it. Come on, SEO. We need.
Okay. So the one that people obviously know is Alex Morgan.
Alex Morgan,
Yeah.
and now before you continue, just today I just saw the video of you're training Alex Morgan as she's, I believe, 5 or 6 months pregnant, and these. I mean, it's incredible. I didn't even look at the comments because I know Sidney LaRue dealt with it and all this negativity. It's obviously clearly a safe decision, and doctors are involved.
Well,
but
the funny thing is always from men.
Yeah,
who don't know what it's like to be
interesting.
pregnant.
Right. Hey, she shouldn't be doing that, right?
The baby's bouncing around.
Yeah.
You know.
No, you can't because the umbilical cord might get twisted from the turning. You know, it's like, what do you watch? 3 episodes of Cosby Show?
But honestly, like, I like to put things up of Alex because I feel like the world needs to see her work.
Yeah.
Because for so long, and Alex has always been the same with work ethic wise, like she's a badass
Yeah.
and she's relentless. And she
just the video itself, she's banging them in top bins, pregnant. It's incredible.
and she's been doing that with me for so long. And a couple of years ago, I felt like that she didn't really get those props because she doesn't put it up herself.
Sure.
Right.
Right? Which is, she doesn't feel the need to put, grind porn out there. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Which is, other players do it and it's fantastic. And I actually think it's quite inspirational.
Never heard the term grind porn, but
Yeah.
it's not my new favorite term.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it, I was like, what exactly are we talking
Hey,
about?
stop this interview because I gotta look something up.
Yeah. Hold up. Can someone get me an incognito browser? So you're training, let's say Alex Morgan, right? And a young kid comes up to you and says, yo, I want to be a star. I want to be a top striker. I want to score goals. I want to win World Cups. I want to be just like Alex Morgan. You're not talking to the kid. You're talking to us now. What is that? What is it that makes her separate? What is that gap? What makes her a star? Can people achieve that simply by working hard?
Alex is difference maker, and this is a lot of the players that I work with. She's never happy with it. So an example would be you just win the World Cup, and there's a whole party afterward, and Batty was there.
Yeah.
And, I go up, and I'm obviously, congratulations. She's like, right, Olympics next. That's the difference. Like, she's always...
Just
Gotta win,
never
win,
know.
yeah.
Never know.
It's like a shark. You stop swimming, you drown.
Exactly. So I would say that's the game changer with her, but not just her. Like I work with a bunch of players like Ali Long, we mentioned. Ali's the same way. Rachel Daly, like the list, like Abby Wambach when she was playing. And it's just the little gaps that they want to close where a lot of players are happy where they are because they're good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Players like Al and Rach, they know they're good enough, but they also know there's a little bit more they can get.
Right.
And if they can just get those few centimeters extra, that could be another 2 goals in a season.
Yeah.
That could be another 3 assists. And it's honestly refreshing to be around. I love working with Alex because it pushes me to be good. Because I can't go there and have a 6 months pregnant Alex and I can't let her down.
Yeah.
I have to be good. And, you know, Kelly O'Hara's another one who will tell me if it's not very good.
Right.
You know, she's quite mean with it and hurts my feelings a little bit, to be honest. And Rach does the same thing, but Rach does it in that horrible Northern English accent. Dave, this is shit. Yeah. And you're like, thanks, I spent an hour designing this last night.
Yeah, and they don't pronounce consonants.
Oh, no, they can't even spell it.
Yeah. They're like, consonant, I come from Europe. No, it's a different.
No, you're from the north of England.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever been in Europe. That's really mean. That's
right, baby, we're back. This part of the interview with David Copeland-Smith, I absolutely love, because we asked him, what would it take for him to be able to train us to play as professional soccer players, or at least on the same field?
Yeah, we asked him, do you believe in miracles?
Yeah. So let's start from, what's exercise? But it's an absolutely fun one. You got to check it out.
I'm curious about what separates Beast Mode Soccer and that program. You know, the one I watch you a lot. I watch Eddie Johnson out in Florida as well, and he posts a lot of videos with 6-7-year-olds that are doing just unbelievable
barking at him.
but just doing unbelievable work. What separates your regiment from, like, why do people go to you in particular?
Results.
Okay.
Honestly.
Also personality, right? Fun guy to talk to.
Well, different trainers have different things, right? I'm not a barker. You know, I'm not screaming and yelling at you. I'm not trying to motivate you because, quite frankly, if you're not motivated, I don't want you here.
Okay.
Let's be honest. If they could afford you, you're pretty motivated. You know what I mean? You got here, didn't you?
Yeah, like, listen, mum and dad are paying, so you best be motivated.
Yeah.
But it's you know, we've all got different styles. What I do gets results, and what other people play probably gets results for them. But I don't want to be a shouter. I've got enough stress in my life.
Play jazz music as you're training. Everybody relax.
No, it's NPR.
Yeah.
Just take some CBD before you take shots.
Yeah. We got some CBD lotion in the shower.
Bum naked.
Yeah.
Dave, that's lotion. I need it.
Yeah.
But with what we do, it's details. Very, very much details. Like every session we do, like Alex is a 9, Rachel's a 9. They'll be completely different sessions.
Okay.
Because they're completely different players. They need to work on completely different things. Like the stuff we put on social is quite generic, and I always put make this your own.
Yeah.
Don't just copy it. So I would say details, and quite frankly, everyone copies everything we do, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it works. It'd be nice if you could at me and give me some credit now.
That'd be lovely. Yeah.
Dude.
But that's cool as well.
Tag me, dude. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I would say details.
Okay, that's fair.
I have a question. All right, so Christian and I, two very different athletically.
Yeah.
Right?
Both gifted in our own way.
In our own way. Very specific way for me. What first step in order for someone in their 30s to get in the league, right? In the shape we're in. If you looked at us, if we had all the money in the world, we came to you and we said, here, make us into a star. You're going to have two different answers, right? How long would it take for us to be at least at a level where we could stay on a field with a pro player? Not a top player, just a pro
I'll probably
player.
close the door.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. Do you want to play with them or do you just want to train with them?
I just want to stay on a
Because I can stick
field.
you in goal.
Yeah, there you go. As I cry, as they pelt shots at me.
Honestly, realistically, not going to happen.
Yeah.
But you can get in ridiculous shape doing what we do, right?
I hope my wife doesn't hear that part. She's like, see?
You should order a Peloton.
Yeah. I'll order her one, just like the commercial.
Yeah, I've got one coming on Tuesday.
Yeah?
Thank you to my friend Spencer for hooking that up.
Okay, Spencer.
And,
Spence FC?
we could.
Spencer Wadsworth from Wasserman.
Okay. Well, yeah, we could use 3.
Yo, Spence, hook it up.
So, it's you could get shredded in 3 months. Absolutely.
No, I could get shredded pork right now
Copeland,
downstairs.
please. We didn't bring you on here to lie to this man, okay?
How dare you?
I could give you a diet plan right now. You could lose 40 pounds in a month and a half.
A lot of it will be just from the crying of reading the diet plan.
Most of it.
Yeah,
Because there'd be no eating bad food. Which,
yeah.
Why do they make good food taste so bad?
Yeah.
Why can't lettuce taste like donuts?
Tell me about it. That's why McDonald's adds MSG to the lettuce so that you want to eat it. Let's
Yeah.
just do that, yo. Let's-
Lettuce tastes like
Brilliant move.
burgers.
Thank you,
Hell
McDonald's.
yeah, yo. Shouts to Mickey D's.
Well, thank you for not only just bestowing us with your magic skills, but we got to learn a lot about you, Copeland.
Thank you
So,
guys for
And
having
also,
me.
you do more on camera, and I'm like, you're incredible. You have a great personality. What are you doing?
I
It's like a player who
appreciate-
doesn't want to play. Imagine Alex Morgan didn't want to play in the Olympics. That's what you're doing right now.
You sound like my mum, and I appreciate it.
Yo, your mom got a deep voice, dog.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying to get out there more. You know,
Yeah, do it.
you
all
know,
right, it's just at Beast Mode Soccer on
at Beast
everything.
Mode Soccer on everything apart from TikTok because someone took it.
Oh no!
But I
smart.
don't even remember what the TikTok is because TikTok's just dancing and I
Yeah.
can't figure
And
that
music,
out.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
I
for
can't wait to see you lip syncing
Taylor Swift songs.
in
I
your
don't need the
bedroom.
lipstick, dog. I'm a rapper.
There you go.
Okay.
That's right. Kids got bars, dog.
Yeah, you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? You don't even
Copeland,
know.
thank you
Straight
so
off the streets of Plymouth, England, bro.
bruv. All right.
PO2.
Thank you so much for joining us, man. We really
Guys, I
appreciate it.
appreciate it.